got done with a little climbing session I was hitting up earlier. Just recently got back to climbing with my friends. So today I wanted to go check out this gym that's pretty local to where I live, and I mean, honestly, it was pretty fun. I'm not the best at climbing, but with enough practice, I think I'll get there. You definitely see in the clips before that I was failing at the white course that I was trying to attempt at. Just wasn't able to get it. So hopefully next time I go, we'll be accomplishing that. But I stopped to get some coffee. Now I'm gonna head inside and get myself together and head out for the day. So as you guys know, recently I made a video on coming to Christ within the recent year. One thing that's really stuck with me is you can't really judge someone or something without putting yourself in a position similar or the same. And what I mean by that is a lot of people block out religion, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, because they might have had a bad experience growing up, or they hear things. I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I've heard bad things about religion, but a bad flock of people who misrepresent religion as a whole, it shouldn't judge. And it definitely shouldn't represent what religion stands for entirely, right? For those who dislike religion because they've heard something or had a bad experience with it growing up, I'd say open your heart and seek that religion that you feel is bad, and try to understand the religion as a whole, and definitely where people who misrepresented the religion went wrong. I think at least in that way you can say that you at least tried and that you've got much more of a deeper understanding of it. I'd say look for clarity, and look for that clarity with an open heart and open arms. On another note though, I definitely want to get back to this style of content creation, basically just walking through day-to-day life and just keep it as authentic as possible. So I'm not trying to misrepresent myself. I want to give you guys my life and try to be as real as possible with that. Although I am not the best speaker or the most consistent when it comes to YouTube at the moment, but one thing I can promise you guys is to keep trying and to just improve at that. I mean, I feel as if I've got all the time in the world. I really do, and you guys do too as well, to make improvements on your life. There isn't such a thing as it's too late. I mean, unless you're like on your deathbed, but besides that, I don't believe in it's too late for this or that. I believe we all have time. I believe we all have chances. I believe we all have opportunities. What I will admit though is it's going to be challenging. It's going to be difficult. And you're going to have to make time for said things. All right. And for some, that might be harder. But I'm not going to sit here and say that it's the easiest process. What I'm saying is that there's still time for that process and anything that you want to achieve in life. I'm not sure if I mentioned before, I know when I used to post my old videos, I was still studying in school, but I'm no longer in school. I dropped out of school. It really just wasn't my thing, and it seemed like the circumstances that I was under, it was just a sign to get out and try to focus on the workforce. So that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. I ended up getting a full-time job. Went from making $11,000 a year at a part-time job to around $34,000 a year. As of right now, on track to be making $42,000 a year if hours are consistent. That's not including overtime. definitely aiming to go well beyond that as well, but definitely in a better spot than I was, especially when it comes to financials. And I believe mental well-being. I feel a lot better not having to deal with so much stress. But just because I dropped out doesn't mean that I can't keep up my studies when it comes to other things I want to learn, like history, religion, and language. Year 2024, I really was able to focus a lot on religion. I think I put a lot of time into religion more than anything else, as well as language, but I kind of put that to the side mid 2024 and returned back to it as of like the past 3 months. Plan on taking the knowledge I learned from school, going through that again, and getting better from there. If you're still going to school, I hope everything is going well. Just make sure you keep on top of your studies. Make sure you're doing your homework and your assignments early if you can. And don't let the work overload get to you. Trust me when I say this, as much time as you think you don't have, you do have. You just gotta make the time for it. If you ever find yourself stuck scrolling on your phone, maybe change your environment or go outside on a walk. Anything to just refresh your mind and wake yourself up. Just try your best to stay focused. I wish I had the prior wisdom that I have now when I was still studying in school, but it's alright because I'll transfer this wisdom and knowledge to the studies I'm doing by myself. And I'd be a hypocrite for preaching certain things and not doing them myself. So I'll make sure I'll stay on top of myself as well. But it's alright if you fall back too. Don't kill yourself if you fall back. Just get back up and get back right back at it. But I'm currently heading over to my girlfriend Felicia's house, and I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. So see you in the next segment.